I'm Joe Robina of American Cane Self-Defense here for Cane Masters, and today we're discussing why is a walking cane the ultimate tool for self-defense. And there's many reasons, or several reasons why. Some of the key reasons. The first question we need to consider is how available is it when you need it the most? And let me explain. There are other tools for self-protection that are pretty popular out there. Pepper spray. Some will say, well, improvisational tools like your keys. Those are things, however, that can get lost in a purse, that can get stuck in your pocket as you go to draw. So the first thing that we look at is the fact that the cane, this is not going to get lost in anybody's pocket, number one, because guess what? It's already in hand. It's already drawn. And perhaps most important is you can legally carry this anywhere, anytime, without a concealed weapons permit or any type of permit. So those two things alone, think about that, because there are often places where when you think of traditional self-defense tools, you might not be able to have any of those, depending on what the law says, when you need it the most. You can't have a firearm, for instance, if you're anywhere where they're serving alcohol. You need to be at a certain distance. You're not going to get that through security. You can't have a knife on you. Same thing for all these tools. But this is a medical device. I always say that with training can save your life. So those two things alone, the fact that I can carry it with me, it goes unnoticed. And this is so important and overlooked when it comes to self-protection. The last thing you want is to draw attention with that tool. So with the training comes learning how to walk with that cane, which is essentially that cane tip is touching the floor, whether you are in a standard grip and the horn and crook is pointing towards you, or you're in a reverse grip and it's pointing away from you. The tip is always on the floor. You're never carrying it this way where it's calling attention. So here I am, and so as long as I'm doing this, they may even ask you when you're going through security points, can you be without your cane for a couple of minutes? In many cases, they'll go ahead and supply you with a cane because nobody wants you to fall as you're going through that security point. They'll put it through a sled, and they'll give it right back to you, and there you go. The other thing we want to take a look at is the fact it's the reach advantage. See, so a standard cane, roughly 36 inches, you're adding to it here. So very effective way. It's an impact tool. It seeks bone. You can keep individuals at bay. Notice I said individuals, because if you're dealing with more than one and you have to maybe, see if you can hear this. You can hear that whisk through the air. I don't want to go into there. The other thing it does, that distance buys you time, and time is of the essence. So if you put yourself in the frame of mind of a predator, he wants to hit, he's looking for a soft target, he's looking for opportunity in essence, but he controls time, he controls the place where it's going to happen, he also controls the method. The one thing he doesn't have a lot of is time. So if I'm going to get accosted and I move, look at how quickly I'm in that ready stance, just going from here to here with practice, just choking up and back off, get away, and I start getting loud. Well, everybody today has a phone, takes that phone out, everybody's filming this, and I know this as a predator, somebody that's targeting. I have to make a quick decision when I see somebody doing this. Am I going to take a chance and risk getting cracked by that cane? Or also everybody's recording this. You know what? I think I'm going to live to rob another day, or whatever it was that I was up to on that perfect day. But there's a lot of soft targets out there, individuals who are untrained. Why would I go with this one that, to my surprise, unfortunately, is coming at me aggressively, with this three-dimensional propeller. Loud verbals calling attention. So to summarize this, number one, it's already in your hand. You're always going to be the quickest draw because you're going from here to here. That's tough to beat. It flies completely under the radar. Don't need any special permit to go ahead and carry it. There it is. It's a distance factor. If you found yourself against somebody wielding a knife, distance is your number one. You can keep individuals at bay. But it also works with two hands in close quarters. So from here to here, if you're trained, all this predisposes that training, right? Training remains the real equalizer. I can learn to use this up close and here, use every aspect of the tool can be applied in self-defense. The shaft for striking, for deflecting. The tip for striking. Two hands on the cane increases my retention on the tool. The horn for hitting. So you would hit with the horn and you can hook with that crook, right? That's the way that you remain. So you're maximizing the use of the tool. The other advantage to this is here I am outdoors in a park. Well, I can't just bring my firearm out here and start aiming at things and shooting. There's a range for that. That's going to cost you funds. You have to go out there and you need equipment and you need a lot of things, right? Same thing for most tools, self-defense tools. With this, I'm out in a park. I can go out here. I keep a smile on my face. I'm moving. I'm exercising because that's what it looks like. I don't even have to come out here and snarl and growl and get aggressive and make it obvious that what I'm doing is I am a dangerous man with that cane. That's not what you want onlookers to see. I'm out here in public. They look at me. I can put the music on there. They can see me doing these kinds of movements here, and these movements are all, just me exercising. In ACSD, we teach you that each one of those movements all have self-protection principles tied in. So that cane dancing, that cane flow, which is what is known as specifically ACSD cane flow, behind those movements is self-protection application. Now think about that. I have a tool that I can carry anywhere. I can go outdoors, indoors, train with it safely, and if I know what I'm doing and I'm really good at this, I don't raise an eyebrow with it. Inexpensive. My investment was in the cane and in the cane training to ensure that I'm doing things correctly, learn how to do it, and then I have something that I can do for life. And along with that movement, of course, if you're attaching bands to it, you have a conditioning program, a strengthening program, a functional fitness program, and it's tough to beat when all you need is this. So when you stack this up, there's a clear winner. The number one choice by far for self-protection all around is your handy walking cane.